Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm the speaker from the government team and I will define you today's motion. This house would criminalize individuals, organizations who do not recycle. So, ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia has a plastic waste emergency reaches 64 million tons in a day, and the second largest contribution to waste in the world. 3.2 million tons of it is plastic waste that's thrown into the sea. In 2019, it reached 7,702 tons, and 10 billion pieces of plastic bags were wasted into the environment per year, or as many as 85,000 tons of plastic bags. And not just plastic paper, but also but it's not just plastic, but also paper. There are still many that are thrown away carelessly. Even more so, there are also many fabric that can be unraveled. And if this still happen or being more worse, can give us bad impact in the future and give many issues. That's why if we want to keep help our environment so our citizens have the same place to live, we need to criminalize individual organizations who do not recycle. So how we apply this policy? First, we can do recycle. After doing reuse and reduce, we can do a recycle. It means you have to be able to process the waste you produce. And the second, if you're not doing the recycle, just throw it away carelessly, you can be punished by Article 5, Paragraph 3 states that anyone who violates the provision as referred to Article 31, letter E shall be subject to a maximum imprisonment of 3 months or a maximum fine of 15 million, and for organization which will definitely generate more waste, then they will get bigger punishment, or they can be issued with the law. Then we can use the janitor or security to monitor certain environment. So if there are anyone who caught breaking the rules, to not litter, and after that you will get recorded by CCTV. Then you will be subject to social sanction by uploading to social media or else. And it is justified to criminalize individual organization who do not recycle. First, every company have a CSR, and it can in that it's including the responsibility with environment. So they need to recycle their waste by doing recycle, so it won't create a pile of garbage. So the environment will stay clean. But this policy is justified for them because they have been broken the agreement. The second, if there are citizens have been breaking the rules, they will cause bad impact to the citizen there on their region, right? So they should be punished by the law, or maybe social punishments, or get a fine. So the fine can be used to clean the region, or maybe pay the janitor, right? And then if there breaks the rules, they can cause or they can make the environments being more dirty, and it can worry the citizen around them, or the people around them. So they can worry because of it can cause many issues such as disease or some things. So with this policy, it can give them punishment and make them not doing that again. And how this policy is effective to solve the environment problem. So, with given the punishment for them, they will think twice to pollute the environment with garbage. Then the number of garbage produced can be reduced, and it can create more job to society if it's for example society for example is like with the fabric waste we can make so many crafting such as toys or maybe keychain or something else, and that can be sell and gain some profit for them. And then for the reduce of plastic, for the example of reduce the plastic garbage is what Luwak White Coffee doing by giving their customers or maybe their buyer to give them or to give them the bag of the sachet of the Luwak White Coffee, like 3 piece every person to give back to them, and they can give such an price for their customer. And even if this policy take a long time or maybe hard to be applicated, I believe that we can slowly to implement it, and also it can give us many advantage, such as many advantage, not just for us but also for our environment, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why that's why we need to criminalize individuals, organizations who do not recycle. And proud to purpose. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.